Part 2 of Swamp Watch for this week. Now let's take a look at what happened in Congress. As you can see, there were 2 bills passed in the House and 2 bills passed in the Senate, one of which was signed into law by the president. And let's actually start there with the Senate, because the big news is that Senate Democrats helped Republicans pass a continuing resolution that will fund the government through the end of the fiscal year. And many Democrats viewed this as a huge betrayal. It's caused a really wide rift in the Democratic Party, but enough Senate Democrats were worried about the potential blowback from shutting the government down that they went ahead and passed the bill. President Trump then signed the bill into law on Saturday, so the government is funded. One important thing that happened in the Senate is that they added an amendment to the bill passed by the House, restoring $1 billion in funding for the District of Columbia, which the House had cut in their bill. Now, some Senate Republicans are saying it was a mistake, it was an error, which they corrected. I'm not sure if that's true or not, because President Trump has been voicing a desire to take control of the District of Columbia, but nonetheless, it was struck from the bill that the Senate passed and what was signed into law by President Trump. And so now it has to go back to the House for them to approve that amendment. The Halt Fentanyl Act also passed in the Senate. It had 84% support. The Democrats that opposed the bill cited 2 main reasons. One, it focuses on criminal penalties. There are no provisions for prevention or treatment of drug addiction. And also they're worried that the language might prevent medical research into valid uses of opioids as a medical treatment. The Senate also confirmed President Trump's pick for Labor Secretary, Lori Chavez DeRemer. She received 67 yay votes, so she had some Democratic support. Lori Chavez DeRemer was a Republican member of the House of Representatives from Oregon. She lost her re-election bid in November. She is known to be very pro-union. In the House of Representatives, the Pandemic Unemployment Fraud Enforcement Act was passed. This is an amendment to the CARES Act, and what it does is it extends the statute of limitations for the federal government to investigate fraud in the unemployment programs that were deployed to combat the pandemic.